Alright, to start off, you're going to want to make sure that you're geared up and everything. Got the best gear possible at your level, because swamps aren't going to be easy if you haven't got to iron yet. And your gear may not be as good as mine, but that's fine. Just bring the best that you can. And then maybe a couple extra pickaxes if you'd like to stay there longer. You don't have to have iron, you can use antler pickaxes just fine. It's not that hard to break scrap metal once you get there. And you're just going to want to log out. Go back to your main menu and hit start game. Once you're there, you want to hit the new server, and I already have one of the worlds created, but you're going to use this exact same seed, and it'll generate the same map I got. Now, you can name it whatever you'd like. I'm going to name this one example for the video. And then you're going to want to put the seed in exactly the same as you see it on my screen, or else it won't work. It's case sensitive, so just pay exact attention to what I'm putting in, and you should be good. It'll generate the same map geometrically that I have, which will put the swamps very close to your starting point. Damn, 6 views in 17 minutes. Oh, yeah. Alright, when you first spawn in, you're going to follow the path I take here. I'll show the map occasionally, and I'll show the whole footage sped up so that you can see the exact path to where you need to go. You can go ahead and use your ultimate if you killed the first boss, give you that extra stamina, get there even quicker. And there's also another trick to get there quicker. It's not that far of a run, but makes it a minute or two faster if you do this. You can just bring a little bit of stone and wood and make a campfire so that you get the resting buff every time you run out of stamina, and you'll get your stamina back twice as fast, so you'll get there a lot quicker. And you run down to this river here, and once you're there, you're going to want to just go straight across it. And when you're across the river, you're going to want to go straight southeast, and you're going to go that all the way that way until you hit the ocean, the shoreline. And once you're at the shoreline, you're going to follow the shore all the way east. You never stay off the shoreline. So I'll go ahead and speed it up in the video from here, and we'll be there shortly. Alright, whenever you come up to a structure like this, it's called a crypt, and these are where you'll find scrap iron. You'll need to use your swamp key that you earned from killing the second boss, the Elder. If you didn't bring your swamp key or haven't killed the Elder yet, it's no problem. You can use the method that I'm teaching you, world hop back to your base and grab it, then hop back over this world. There may be a few monsters guarding it, but take them out or rush to the door and get in. Monsters will be easier to fight once you're inside because of the small closed corridors, which I'll show you a little tutorial on how to fight them in the next part of the video. Alright, once you're in here and you run into a couple monsters, you can just stop pickaxing and leave a little bit in the way so they can't get to you. Use your bow to take them out, and once you've taken them out, you can go up a little bit closer and check with your camera angles and make sure there's no more monsters on that side. Alright, once you're full on iron or your pickaxe has run out, you can just run over here to wherever you've stored your iron. I like to use the chest and the crypts to store mine so I can carry more ore per load. And then, anyways, you just pull it out, and it doesn't matter if you're over encumbered because you don't have to move far to store it whenever you get to your chest on the other base. You pretty much just go back to the start menu and hop into whatever world that you have your main base on. You'll log in right there where I showed you at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of this video at least. You may run into a spot with a few monsters around a spawn point. Don't worry, just use the method I showed you earlier, and you can take them all out, find the spawn point before more pop up. Watch out for the blobs, though. They do quite a bit of poison damage if you get too close to them. Once you've got all the iron out of the first crypt, don't worry, this is a pretty big swamp and it's littered with crypts, so you should have more iron than you know what to do with later. But, well, that's pretty much the gist of my method for quick iron. If you felt like this content may have helped you, then feel free to subscribe and like, and stay tuned for more